Okay, howdy folks, welcome to Fishing Lake Country. Now, I'm heating these two up, guys. I'm doing a remelt here because I've made this color before. And wow, it's cold outside today. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm going to tell you something. It'll cool off pretty fast, I'm telling you. It's not real cold, guys. It's like 42 degrees. Make sure I got these spinning around here right. And we're going to make, wow, this can't be right. We're going to make JuneBug chartreuse. And this is a pearl chartreuse. Like I said, I already had it made up. I know a lot of times y'all watch me make it. It's a little hot right now. Y'all watch me make it, but this time I already had it made up. So I just remelted it. That's the chartreuse. And this is a JuneBug purple. Alright? What I'm doing right now is just trying to get them down to a working temperature. I like to have them by 325. You get them too hot, they'll mix too much, okay? Alright, here we go. Alright. I don't think we've ever, I don't know if we've done one yet now, guys. Get in there. With the dual injector or not. This bottom snaps right on it, and it makes it easier if I can do that. And this is a must for gloves, guys. Now I've got the molds at 100 degrees. I got them on a heat source here at 100 degrees on the griddle. Again, I've done that because it's so cold. Alright. Alright, now we'll let all that cool. I'm only going to do one pour right now, just to show y'all how to make them. I made these guys, gosh, I don't know, guys. I make baits all the time. I made these a couple weeks ago, and I fished with them, caught fish on them, so then I got to go back and remelt the plastic and make them on camera for y'all, okay? So y'all can see. Alright? Sometimes, I said this, I think I said this during the video. This is not hot, guys. I can put my hand on it. I just had it warm enough a little bit to warm these up because they were cold. They were 42 degrees, and when I checked them a while ago, they were 100 degrees. They're 63 now. See, they're cooling off. But if you don't warm them up, the little tails won't fill out. I said that in another clip video before. If you don't warm them up a little bit and they're really cold and you pour it in plastic in, this plastic sets up so fast. Alright, look here. See how it's setting up in the cup already on the side of the cup? Alright. So just sharing with y'all because people ask me that and I show them things and a lot of people come back and say thank you for showing us that. See, it's already, look here, it's already set up on here. See it? Bam. Alright. Now what's inside I'm gonna wait a little bit because it's thicker in there. The thicker your plastic's gonna be. If you're pouring frogs or a big swim bait, then you need to wait longer. See, if you're pouring something this big, see the green dropped on that a little bit on one side and the back. That's okay. Fish won't make any difference. If you're pouring something that thick, you got to wait longer for it to cool. Crappie baits cool pretty fast because they're small. All right. I think let's see if we can get them open here. We see if we can do this all in one shot today, so I ain't got to edit as much. There you go. Now I poured the flukes. There you go. Bam. And sometimes, guys, I do a poor job of holding these for y'all. I know that. I hold them up there and I don't hold them because you see the green belly? Purple back, JuneBug color back. It's a purplish color with JuneBug. A little brighter than some JuneBugs. So it depends what company you're after. And look, I don't get real particular about it sometimes. Alright. Alright, and there's the stingers. Alright. Okay. Now I'm going to do one more pour. I'm going to do one more pour in the Tank Shad. Okay, folks. I think I got the Tank Shad ready. This is the Tank Shad. We're going to shoot it. I got these two at about, alright, come on. They're at about 330 right now. By the time I get this on them, 335, and get over here where I can pour. Alright. They'll be okay. Alright, here we go. You just push down until she stops, and it don't take much. That's why you wear gloves, guys. You get that plastic on you, it will burn you. Alright? like hot grease. Okay, guys. Let me get some room here where I can see. This is the Tank Shad report. Well, purple on the back. Chartreuse on the belly. Alright. Look good. Alright, let's see if I can hold these up where y'all can see it. Purple, the purple dropped a little bit on the back of it in that one. You know, none of them are perfect. Some of them are good, but not always they're all perfect. See, that one done better. So, just the way it is, guys. I don't cry. You know what? The Crappie don't care sometimes if you don't get them perfect, but yeah, I'm still getting a better bait with these like that than I am when I was trying to use that lamination plate in that one mold. Alright? JuneBug color, what I'm calling JuneBug. It's got the multiple color flakes in it. Purple, I got purple, green, black flake in it. And, oops, get over where y'all can see. Alright, now, you know what you got to do, guys. You got to leave a number between 1, we're still doing 1 and 150 right now. Leave that number. And whoever wins, I must go use the number generator on Wednesday evening, usually around 4 or 5 o'clock as soon as I get home. I'll hit the number generator, and we'll pull that number generator up, and it's going to give a number, and then we'll look on the page, see who won. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to contact you as soon as I have a winner, and I'll mail out 5 packs of baits to you. So, you know, you're going to have a good little bag of baits. All right? Appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. Let's see if we can catch some fish on these. Watch the clips, please. And at the end, I'll have a little outro for you. Appreciate you, guys. Alright, guys. I ain't sure what this is. I've seen a few crappies that I know is crappie. This fish was on the bottom and 18 foot. I figured it's a crappie. Yep, it is. And I'll tell you why. Let me get him in and I'll explain why I thought it was a crappie. Bam. Alright. Guys, I can't fish and talk at the same time. Y'all probably noticed that and laughing at me, haven't you? I'll start something and the fish interrupt me. But anyway, I had to put in at a different ramp this morning. This evening. Guys, it's 1 o'clock. I had some stuff I had to do today. I had to get a new muffler put on my car. And I had to pick up some sunflower seeds at the tractor supply for my birds. I got oodles of birds I feed. And things like that. This is guys, let me show you the jig I'm using. I'm going to explain, finish my topic. This is JuneBug chartreuse belly, guys. It's a new color for you. That's a Tank Shad. That's a nice fish, guys. We're going to weigh this one too, okay? Anyway, I had to would have to break ice. And I looked out through the cove and I said, dang, Dennis, that ice just keeps on going out through there. It ain't going to help you any to break ice. You ain't going to get out. So, well, Dennis. Alright, guys, my scales were laying beside my seat on the other side. I don't think he's 2 pounds. We're going to find out. He's going to be, again, this scale weighs in tenths. Each tenth is 1.6, right? Alright. It says that he's 1.7. So he's a pound 3/4, guys. Pound and 3/4 in that area. It's a nice fish. I didn't think he'd break 2 pounds. Alright, that's a nice one. But that's a nice fish, guys. That's my first one today. Now look, like I told you, we've had some cold weather, and I'm in the south. I'm almost, guys, I live about, as a crow flies, about 5 miles from the North Carolina line. That's North Carolina right there. I'm in Virginia now. That land over there on the other side of the lake is North Carolina. If that gives you an idea. But look, I told y'all it's been cold. We've been down to 18, 20 at night for 4 or 5 nights in a row. Been like that now. This is the first time I fished in 10 days, which is very unusual for me. Because days that it wasn't real cold, got up in 42, 44, it was raining. All right, then we got snow. And after we got the snow, it got cold. And most of the snow's gone now. I don't even look around here and I don't even see any. But we had snow. I seen some along the road this morning when I had to go town, place where they pushed up the snow blade, you know how it is. They piled up intersections, snow still laying. On the north side of some buildings, snow still laying. But today's the warmest day we've had for a long time. My truck said it was 42 when I got home. So I'm out here searching. Now, being that it's been that cold, what I'm trying to tell you, get there, Dennis. Being that it's been so cold, the crappie have moved a lot. Where I'm at now is where I caught 2 2-pounders a couple weeks ago. And they wasn't piled with fish, but there was a few fish in here, and there was quite a few small fish in here. I've seen 2 fish today, and I've been out here 45 minutes. I've seen 2 fish. I've been running around in circles. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just running out here, go to the mouth of the cove, come back. All right? So there's times you do this on some of y'all's lakes, and I watch the guys on some of these lakes, they steadily catch fish. And it depends on the water temperature, how many fish you have. We don't have that huge crappie population here, and I've told you that. We have some nice crappie on this lake, as y'all see me catch, but we don't have that huge population. I hear guys talking about catching 80 a day. I've never caught 80 a day here. I don't expect to, because we don't have that kind of population. But I've had days where me and somebody else go out and catch 25, 35 a piece, you know, in a 4-hour fishing trip or so. And they're 6 to 10 inches. But if you want to catch those big ones, you got to leave those alone, okay? You might catch a 12-incher out there once in a while, but if you want to catch the 12 to 15 inch ones, you got to go searching. And most of the time when I find them, I say this all the time, it's 6 and less. It's usually 3 or 4 together, and that's it. And I find them on deep docks, on the end of deep docks, on a piece of brush in 15 foot, okay? Now this time of year, when I made a video about a while back, fishing open water, this time of year, this is February, guys, they will roam open water. The big fish will, okay? The little fish will still pile up on the bottom, on some structure, on the structure chains, on a drop, along the creek. I'm in 18 foot now. I'm out in the middle of the cove. And so I see nothing right now. Do not see a fish, not a fish in sight, clean around my boat. And I'm looking out 50 feet. So I'm going hunting again. I use my remote for that, guys. One thing, this is what I do. I like my remote for. Okay. It automatically goes right back to whatever I got this sitting on down here. Let me change it. I usually run it on 2 or 3. So here's what I do. I can see the depth finder better back here. Okay. Just sharing with y'all what I'm doing. Some folks say they appreciate me that I share things like this, and I didn't used to. I just kind of showed you my fish. So I'm getting into sharing more of what I'm doing, because it seems like some of y'all want that. Okay. And this is what I do. I'm sitting back here now watching my depth finder. And I got this hood. Roy gave me this hood. Taylor 54 on the channel. After he won a Port of Cats, and I found out he only lives about 45 minutes from me. So we have fished together a couple times now, and I seen him. He's out here today. I seen him. He said he's fishing some else today. I seen him up a little bit. I didn't bother him. I kept going. I might jaw with him they put in the same ramp. I might jaw him from the ramp if they're there, but I'm fishing now. And this is what I'm doing. I'm just running around like this watching my depth finder. I know that sounds boring to somebody. I heard one of the YouTubers had a thing the other day talking about fishing. He said, these people with LiveScope, they look like ostriches with their head in the ground. They run around with their head bent over. So if I stand back this far, guys, I don't have to bend my head over. I'm not an ostrich, see? I'm a goose lookout. Yeah, you look at all the geese, there's always one looking, right? I reckon I'm that goose that's looking out for danger. I don't have to bend my head down and stand back here. I didn't want to be an ostrich. All right, guys. This is one of them I showed you on the LiveScope. I'm telling you, it's been a long time. I don't know how many times I've thrown at him. Probably 20. And I was about ready to give up. I threw the double rig at him with 2 of these baits on it. That's why I was showing you on the LiveScope. And I went back to the single rig, and I kept throwing it. He wasn't paying any attention to it. Finally, it came out of his mouth. Look at that. Finally, he just now turned around and followed it. And look, guys, that's a nasty hook. This is that Jinko head. I mean, that's a good hook. I made sure they were sharp till I checked on the file. That's a nice fish, guys. Last one, I did measure that last fish, guys. He was 15 1/4. I done this too. All right, this one ain't quite 14. Not quite 14. He's about 13 7/8. All right, thank you, buddy. Bam. He falls out of the net. You ever have a net don't want to open up for you? Alright guys, this ain't a very big one, but it's a crappie. Now guys, I'm on a different day. You know, the day I was there and started this video for the sport to catch, it was windy. I didn't have a few hours. I didn't leave the job. I didn't get home today till 3 o'clock. So that's the advantage of living on the lake, guys. Like I said, I can put my boat in the water in about 5 minutes. I'll make sure y'all recording. I'm sorry. He's about 11 and a half, 12. I've only seen a few big ones. I had one big one chase me. And I thought, you know, I've had a fun day. I've been stripping wallpaper in a big bathroom. Bathroom's about a 10 by 10, 10 by 11. Then it has the commodes in a separate little room. So a nice, real nice home, guy. Real nice home. And then I had to do that area too. And then I had to patch the walls. You know, strip wallpaper, guys. You scratch the wall, and some places the joint compound comes out in the corners with the wallpaper and so forth. Anyway, I got my joint compound, wallpaper off, joint compound patched up. I thought, that's all I can do. And I was about a half an hour away, and I had to stop and buy paint. And I got home, it was 3 o'clock. So I hooked the boat up real fast, opened the garage, hooked the boat up, here I are. It's 3:45 right now. I didn't get out here probably 3:30, and I done had one big one. I didn't see one big fish. And I'll show y'all when I've seen big fish. Let me show y'all while my camera's running. Let me unzip my coat. Y'all, guys, so y'all appreciate this when I do this. All right, see them all small fish right there, guys. That's pretty decent ones right there. They're probably 12 inch, 13 inch. That's what I throw at, guys. I throw at the bigger ones. See, here's a couple. It's 60, 55 feet out there now. But these crappie up here roaming this flat, you can see it's only 17 foot. All right, main channel's right there. So this is pre-spawn, guys. This is February. And that's what I was telling you in my video I made, how to catch crappie in open water. Some lakes, I see guys right now catching them off brush piles. They're not doing that on this lake. I just looked at a brush pile back there, wasn't not one fish on it. On our lake, when the water's in the 40s, now the weatherman said this morning normal temperature for this time of year was 52 to 54. I heard him say it this morning. I went, what? It was 46 today. And they're calling for snow here in a couple more days. We keep getting these little snows and little cold fronts. But once those little cold fronts and them little snows in, and we get some normal weather, which should be, like I said, in the 50s this time of year, nice, supposed to be 30 to 35. These crappie are going to take off. Here in about 2 weeks, there's going to be some good crappie fishing here. So right now, it's these cold fronts that we're here in the south is really knocking it. Now I see a decent one right here. I can see my bait, all right. And guys, y'all notice this color. It's JuneBug chartreuse, pearl chartreuse. I'm using that's what I'm sticking with, the same one now, same bait. He paid attention to it. He just like, you know, he's moving. He's paying attention to it. There he is. Live action for y'all guys. See, he followed it. Then all of a sudden, he got a little faster and he grabbed it. Now that's the one I was showing you. I said he wasn't no big one. He's a decent one, sir. So I get to see a big one. I'll show you. I showed you a few. Like I said, go back and look at my video. How to use this LiveScope in open water like I'm doing right now, and I'll show y'all what a big one looks like. And I catch it's two fish in that video that are 2 pounds. Okay. So if you haven't seen that, go look it up. I know I got a lot of new subscribers, guys. I know y'all's names when you leave the numbers on the Port of Catch. I had a lot of new ones the last couple of times, and I appreciate you. And I had some women's names, and I wonder if are y'all women fishing, or your husband just using your account and looking at stuff. And that's fine. That's fine that you're doing that. But I think that's about 3 if I remember I seen, which is great. A lot of women love to fish. I know women live around here that love to fish. So he's not very big, same as last one, about 11 and a half. Yep, I know a couple of women, their husbands go, boy, they get mad if they don't get to go. My wife used to. When we first got married, she fished with me. Guys, I've been married 36 years, and she fished with me when we first got married for a while. Then she kind of, once our son was born, that was kind of, yeah. Now here's a big one. Look right here. Look right there. See, that's a big crappie. Now see how big the mark is? He's 45 feet from me. Now I'm going to go hunting. I'm going to get a little closer. I want him about 40 feet. I'm telling you guys, you get too close, you just spook them. All right, guys, this ain't the one I was throwing at and I showed y'all. I threw at him 6 or 8 more times, and he finally started going the opposite way. This one was on the bottom, And it looked like a pretty decent one. He's about 6 other fish, 8 fish there with him. And they were small. I just sank down there and he wasn't interested. And finally, I seen that old tail kick and he come on after it. I don't think he's that big. Well, he's bigger. He might be the biggest one today. Yeah, he's bigger than I thought he was. And he was down there with a bunch of small ones. It was hard to tell. Bam! I'm hauling at Rory over there. You see him leave a comment. We make comments back and forth. That's our Taylor 50. I think it's 54. He's 14 and a quarter, guys. What do you think of that? Make sure y'all working. Sorry, guys. Y'all don't know how many times I get home and camera's not working or something like that. Like I say, I busted my butt to get home today in time just to fish a little bit so I could finish this pour to catch. Dang. Whew. This is a decent one too. This is a decent one too. And I thought he was bigger than that guy. I threw it this one, I bet you 4 times, 5 times. He never paid any attention to it. And then it came by him and he just turned around and shot it falling. I thought he was a little bigger than that, but he was close though. He wasn't but 15, 20 foot out there. Like I said, he done come back and he was up shallow. Now, I said about that dead spot. My dead spot's deeper. It's not up on top. This fish wasn't about 5 foot deep. A couple times I threw too close to him. He moved. He moved because he heard the bait hit the water. He moved a little bit. Like, guys, that's something you learn from LiveScope too. He's 13. He's a good 13 incher. That's about what I figured he would. You learn a lot with that LiveScope. I threw the bait and it landed like 5 or 6 foot on the other side of him. He would go move a little, just 5, 6 feet real fast. And I go like, okay. We get out there a little further from him. And finally I brought it back by, like I said, and he hit it. But I didn't think, I thought after he moved a couple times, that was it. But don't give up on him. Yeah. There's somebody, that's one of those pro bass fishermen keep saying that all the time. But anyway. Alright guys, this one's gonna be a big one. And I messed this one the first time. He made a pass at it and I didn't get him. And I just held on and threw back over there. And he come back, made him. Yeah, I knew he's a nice one. He come back, made another pass at it. Oh, he's putting the hammer on, man. Bam. Guys, this is gonna be 2 pounds right at it. Yeah, that's a nice crappie there, isn't it? Let's see how big he is. I don't think he's 2 pounds. He looked big on that scope. Nope, he ain't big as I thought he was, guys. He's about 1.5 pounds. He's 14. Now, he wouldn't be 1.5 pounds any other time, but I'm gonna show you why. Look at this belly. He looks like me. Look how thick he is. But look how thick he is in here. He's full of eggs. Full of eggs. Alright? That's why he's got to wait. He's probably got 4 ounces of eggs in him, right? Normally he'd probably be a 1.5, 1 pound 6 ounces maybe, normal weight. But he's got 4 or 5 ounces of eggs in him, so he's probably 1.8, 1.10 just because of eggs. When you think, all right. So I caught one the other day. It was 2 pounds even, and somebody asked me about that. I said, I guarantee you, after she lays her eggs, she won't be no 2 pounds. She'll probably be 114, 113, maybe less than that, because she was fat, full of eggs. But I don't know exactly how many eggs I'd carry, but I would think I'd carry a few ounces of eggs. I'd say 2 to 4 ounces. That's good homework for y'all guys. Here's your homework. Let's see if we can find out what's the average rate of eggs. And of course, the bigger the crappie, the more eggs they're gonna have, right? You know, crappie, 14-inch crappie is gonna carry more eggs than a 10-inch crappie. That one was loaded. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're up here now. When this weather breaks, and we get a couple days of warm weather, they're gonna move up on these. There's some trees in the water here, some docks, and they're gonna spawn. And back in there, a lot of docks. That's a good spawning cove because then it's real shallow back in there. And they're gonna spawn out. This might be a little bit bigger. No. He look a little bit bigger. Bam. He's a nice one. I say I can't find those 2-pounders this evening, but I'm finding some 14 inchers. So I'm not complaining. I think Roy up there is catching all the big ones. Other thing he's leaving me is little ones. That's a nice fish, guys. He's gonna fool you, y'all. I know. Somebody said measure him. All right. Now, guys, when I hold this thing like that, look, I put it right there on his lip, just like you would anywhere else. Look here, guys. He's right at 14. He's 13 and 15/16. All right. Bam. Hey folks, what you think? I caught some fish, didn't I? Fish has been tough, and y'all can tell by the watercolor. We've had a lot of rain, calling for more rain this week. For Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week's supposed to rain, and get cold again, down in the teens or 20s at night. And that's what's knocking the bite. It's really been tough. They were biting good this evening. I made this video in 2 trips. I went one day, caught 2, I think, so I caught. And I had to go somewhere eating, so I had to be back in at like 3 o'clock. So it was so tough, I just came on back in. And then today, I got home at 3 o'clock from a job, and I thought, well, it don't get dark to 5:30, 5:45. I'm going to go see if I can catch them. I'm glad I did. They were biting much better this evening, and I caught, I think, 7 to 9. I don't remember exactly how many I caught in that area now, but in that area, guys. I caught around 8 in that area. And this was the bait I was using, okay? And I just got in the spot this evening. There was a lot of fish, and some were active. Some of them brought past the first time I nailed it. Some of them I had to throw it quite a few times. If you see in the video, I showed you, there's a lot of small ones around there. And when I spotted a big one, a couple of them I thought was bigger than what they were. Then when I caught them, especially that one, I thought, you went raw. I thought, well, that's going to be a 2-pound crappie. But once I picked it up, I went, nah, it's probably 1.5 pounds. They'll fool you sometimes when they flop into that net, don't they? But scales don't lie. If you ever think, just put them on the scale. I think right now I'm up to, I got one video which says open water crappie fishing. If y'all haven't seen it, I know I got a lot of new folks. I mentioned it in the clips. Go check it out. It's got 2 2-pounders in it, guys. And I think I got another video coming. You probably have seen it before you've seen this one that has a 2-pound even in it. But the rest of the fish I've been catching has only been like 14, 15 inches. They haven't been big fish like that. I see a couple now and then that I think in LiveScope that would probably be 2-pound. But a lot of guys would not even pay attention to it. When the bait come past them, they run. Like I said, it was better this evening. With the weather, I just got a fishing time I get a chance and the weather's decent. All right, and it's not raining. But look, I appreciate you guys. Y'all going to like this bait. This is the Tank Shad. This is the one I call the Tank Shad. Like I said, this color's JuneBug with that chartreuse pearl belly. It worked just fine. I made it in a couple other baits too. We'll try them one day. And guys, when I mail these to you, I'm going to mail 5 packs. It's 10 in a pack. I'm going to mail 5 packs to you of different colors. All right? Because I appreciate you. Appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate you watching. You help my channel grow, and I appreciate it. So look, guys, make sure you get your number down there and check. Make sure you're not leaving the numbers everybody else is leaving. If you leave your number first, guys, it'll make it easier for y'all to check too. You'll be able to look down through the comments and go like 25, you know, whatever somebody wrote you wouldn't even have to read if everybody leaves their number first. It'll make it easier on you guys. It's going to make it easier on y'all. It's going to make it easier on me checking for the number. All right, guys, appreciate you. Leave your number. Leave a comment. If you leave a comment, I'm going to try to comment back to you. At least say thank you, guys. I sit down in the evenings and do that. And I'll try to at least say thank you back to you. Because I do appreciate you. See you next time, guys. Fishing Lake Country. And remember, Wednesdays are fun videos. Sundays are the Porter Catcher. See ya.